Dr. Adrian asked me if I wanted to do a video testimony, and I wanted to share with you folks my experiences because it's really quite dramatic. I had an incident back in 1996, it's now 2013, where I did some sports activities. I was tobogganing, and then I got in a car and drove from Kingston to Toronto, so I was sitting in the car for about 4 hours. I got in the car kind of warm and sweaty and heated up, and when I tried to get out of the car, my back had completely seized. It was just weird, and I hadn't really had any back problems before that. So it unseized. I didn't see any special people at that time, but then from that moment forward, every 3 or 4 months, I would have a pinched nerve and be flat on my back for weeks at a time. Couldn't move, really painful. So I started seeking some help probably about 2 years in. I saw different chiropractors, I saw Reiki people, I went to sessions of Rolfing, I went to physiotherapy, I tried all kinds of things, acupuncture, acupressure, shiatsu, all kinds of stuff. And it would treat it so that I could, you know, get by, but then the same thing would happen another 3 or 4 months later, just from little things like bending just with a light twist or something, lifting up something light. And this went on for years and years until finally I met a girlfriend at work who saw me kind of hobbling around and like, what's going on? And she told me about Dr. Adrian and Dr. Marvin. So I was at my wit's end. I thought, what the heck, I'm going to try it. Well, I have to tell you, my life has changed. I've been treated here for about 1.5 years now. It was very intense in the beginning, but they've got me back on track. It's manageable. I've never been flat on my back for those 3-week periods. I still, you know, I get a little bit of, you know, management issues, but they've trained me on what to do, what not to do, group of exercises. So they've given me the ability to manage it, and that has changed my life entirely. So if you've got anything going on, come and see these guys. You can't go wrong. I would, anybody, come here. That will help you. And one other note is that they only treat when necessary, because I've been to chiropractors in the past and they're always doing manipulations, and it might overemphasize you being limber, and it makes an area loose and it doesn't an area. And these guys are really good. Well, they're only treat when necessary, which again is hugely important. So I just had to add that.
Nice.
So just before I leave you, I wanted to add a couple things. One is that both Dr. Adrian and Dr. Marvin are really easy to trust. I found that right away because it's hard to allow people in to do manipulations, and there's a lot of releasing that goes on, and you just feel really comfortable with them. That's crucial to have anybody for treatment. The other thing is that they're really, I don't know if you folks believe in this stuff, but I do. They're very metaphysical, so that what you think is really important to your healing, and they're really sort of keen on that. And so there's a nice jiving between thought and physical response. A lot of Western doctors don't get that, so that was really important for me too. I think that's it. Okay, bye.
Okay.